Hello, everybody. So, I lied before, I guess, when I said that when I did Space Quest 2, I said I wasn't going to wait as long to do Space Quest 3. Well, I got a little sidetracked, and so I'm finally ready to start it, though. Space Quest 3, The Pirates of Pestulon. Continuing on with the Space Quest series, go check out my LPs of the first two games if you haven't done so already. It has been an indeterminate amount of time since Roger Wilco rocketed away from Volhal's burning space fortress. Time stands still for our hero in suspended animation. So yeah, its engines long spent, the small escape pod drifts aimlessly through unfamiliar star fields. Its course altered many times by small asteroids and space debris. Inside, Roger lies undisturbed in his sleep chamber. But not for long. So yeah, this picked up right where Space Quest 2 left off. Roger had won the day and stopped Volhal, but then he finds himself adrift in an escape pod in suspended animation. There goes another one. Hold your fire, there are no life forms. Must have short-circuited. Pod, considered to be nothing more than another piece of scrap, is taken aboard a robot-commanded garbage freighter. Unfortunately, these robots have no regard for organics. Well, crap. The small pod is jarred by a sudden shock, which triggers the sleep chamber's revive mode. As the glass shroud slides back, Roger slowly begins to regain consciousness. Wakey, wakey, Roger. Where am I? You notice that the sounds from the pod grow softer until they're imperceptible. Having served its purpose and taxed its resources, the pod gives a final hum and shuts down. Alright, so here we are. Yes, we still have our parser. Okay, I can move around by clicking somewhere. Let's take a look around. You're standing in a debris-cluttered junk bay. Escape pod rests in the middle of the room. There are clunks of metal lying around, which seem to be small sections of old spaceware. Look, pod. Pardon me, this program is too stupid to glean your desire from such a wonderfully crafted sentence. Please try something else. Okay, look. The floor is composed of a mosaic of overlapping welded steel plates. The menage of used metal plates appear to have been cut from a variety of sources. There's a small round object lying nearby. Can I just look? Object? A closer look at the object on the floor reveals that it's a warp motivator. It looks a bit more high-tech than the other junk strewn about the locale. Sturdily constructed, its only protrusion is a modular plug near its base. Get motivate. While relatively small, it seems to be quite dense. I think we're looking at a potential hernia if any attempts are made to manually relocate it. In other words, it's too heavy for us. So, let's continue looking around then. Yes, we have a crashed TIE fighter, Acme rocket. This looks to be some kind of tunnel boring implement. Before we even try to get on that, no. Hold on. Let's look at the lift. Buckets are attached to a conveyor. They haul metal debris to a horizontal conveyor above. Can we... Oh, here we go. Going for a ride, Roger. Actually, can I, yeah, let's, up the speed a little bit. Oh shit. Well, oh shit. Oh jeez. Shredded like an Iran-Contra document, your many independent parts flutter up. Your less than choice cut, Wilco. Well, we died relatively quickly. I think that was a mistake, upping the speed at that point. Actually, I'm not sure if I want to get on the lift just yet anyways. I think we want to look around the ship some more. Might need these. Except for the one on the left, most of the wires here look dangerously worn. You take the only decent piece of wire available. Got a Voltron head there. Wow, an ancient model of a battle bot. Bet you'd hate to run into whatever brought this big guy down. Looks like something poked it in the eye. Can we, climb it? There we go. Find yourself at the bottom of another trash pit. An interesting array of alien artifacts is strewn from one end to the other. A large ship is in the middle, and a small one's off to one side. It's a cute little thing. You never seen anything like it in these parts, but then where are these parts? Some writing on 6-0 reads, Bowman was here. Can we get inside the ship? No. What about the other ship? It's a sleek-looking number if you can disregard the junk it's rooted in. It must be a recent addition to the collection, as everything seems to be intact. Etched on each side is the name Aluminum Mallard. On top is a small hatch. Let's see if we can... Where is a good place to climb it? I love how we can climb it, but we have to find, like, the certain sweet spot to do so. Even though it doesn't even look like it's that high up. Get on top of this again. Do I need to look up a walkthrough already? Hang on a second, folks. Okay, that's right. I'm kind of an idiot. I can't actually climb this manually. What I need to do first is get out from behind here. I need a ladder to climb that. So let's climb back out of here. And then head back to the that garbage lift from before. And hopefully not get ground to a fine paste this time. Come on, Roger. There we go. Get on the elevator again. Now then. There we go. Now we're good. From here we can just walk along the beam. Of course, definitely make sure we don't fall. But we're only moving in one direction, so that's not a problem. Let's look around here. In this room, the rail makes a U-turn. There's a machine here which hangs under the rail. There's a chute at the bottom. In the middle are panels of monitoring devices being tended by a droid. It's not a model you've seen before. The droid appears to be dedicated to this workstation. It seems harmless enough. A grabber hangs beneath a rail. There's a seat for a driver. There's a claw underneath that looks capable of grabbing things. Get in grabber. There we go. I think if we hang around the screen too much, the robot will shoot and kill us. From your seat, you see a handle, presently being gripped by you, which controls motion, and a button marked claw. So what we need to do is, if you recall that that motivator that was too heavy for us to actually pick up, we need this to pick it up for us. So you have to have a general sense of where it is in relation to where we are here. I want to say it's right about here. Oh, we're just a little bit off. Finding nothing here to carry, the claw begins the ascent to the grabber unit. Can we, no, I guess we can't control it just yet. There we go. Let's try it now. There we go. Now we're good. The claw senses contact with the warp motivator, grasps it firmly, and begins the ascent back to the grabber. I guess it's making that little backup noise. We need to carry it now to the aluminum mallard, which, if we went through the trouble of getting us a ladder, we would discover that the ship is missing the motivator if we go inside. Perfect. Sensing an adequate surface, the claw releases its cargo and begins the ascent to the grabber unit. The object thuds into place within the cavity of the ship. All right. there, I'm just gonna save it again. Just in case the robot does shoot us. Not now. There we go. Fortunately, you come to a relatively soft landing in a pile of debris. Oh, hello. Jaws, really? You seem to be in a debris-enclosed hollow. Poking out of the ceiling is the chute which you originally entered through. Some crusty lamps, lit by non-UL approved wire, provide additional illumination. Some brittle-looking wire runs from lamp to lamp and then disappears in a hole to the left. You peer into the small opening and notice the tiny reactor, which seems to be providing power for the lights. You unhook the reactor from the cheap wires and take it with you. Oh boy, now we're in the dark with those things. Bending aside a thin piece of scrap, you find an opening into another area and climb on in. Now we want to take the ladder with us. Grab the ladder and jam it into your pocket. Ouch! Wait a second, can I look at the TIE fighter? Do me a favor and try rephrasing that thought. This bulbous craft looks like it's seen a lot of action in its day. You believe it to be a bow TIE fighter dating back to the Clone Wars. A true relic. Oh, game. Space Quest, how I've missed you. So now we... Oh my god, what? Oh my god, we get beat up by a giant rat. That's terrific. You seem to have been mugged by some type of large rat. As you pick loose fur from your teeth, you notice a less bulky feeling. Oh no, he took our stuff. Yeah, he took our reactor back. And I think the wires as well. Okay, we need to get back, we actually... This I admit is pretty dumb. The game pretty much forces me to go back to where we just came from. Can we just climb back down here? Not from here. Do we have to take the long way? Nope. There we go. Now, can I just... Oh, guess not. Stepped off the rail. You're dead again. Way to go. Wouldn't be so bad except for the sudden stop at the end. Next time, don't get so close to the edge. Okay. I guess we have to lower ourselves into the grabber. And then climb out. Hello again, rats. Hook the reactor. Climb out again. Grab a ladder, jam it into my pocket again. Oh, by the way, I didn't point that out before, but yeah, we're still carrying the glowing gem, if you remember from the previous game. That's actually still in our inventory, averting the usual bag of spilling. Oh, hold on a sec. Was I supposed to... I don't have the... Shit, I think he took the wires, too. I don't need those, do I? What the hell? I didn't even realize there was a... Okay. Didn't even realize there was a ledge there. Okay. I guess it was for the best, since I think I need to get that wire also. Now we have to find a spot to place the ladder here. You notice it to be slick up here. Be careful. You move into position and, grabbing the dull finish of the hatch's handle, commence to open and enter the ship. At first you're surprised at how intact the ship's interior is. Immediately to your right is a panel with a red button. At midship, on the right wall, is the ship's main diagnostic computer. Directly across are 2 passenger seats. Ahead of you is the cockpit. buttons clearly labeled ramp, open, close. Power critically low. Auxiliary something. What's that on the floor? The floor of the cabin consists mainly of a ramp that's currently shut, and access panels removed to reveal an empty reactor compartment. You drop the reactor into the hole. In attempting to reconnect the cables, you find one is much too short. You carefully connect the wire between the ship and the reactor, putting the tile back in place once you've finished. Alright. Oops. Spell computer right. Power level manometer. Auxiliary reactor online. Okay. Auxiliary reactor nominal. Landing gear. Nominal. Warp motivator. Nominal. Good. Looks like this bird's in good shape. Alright, let's, before we get too ambitious about taking off, oops. You're sitting in the pilot's seat of this sporty little ship. In front of you is the control panel, which contains a computer screen. Here we go. Engines, navigation, takeoff, cruise, light speed, attack speed, radar, weapon system. Okay then, engines. Thrust generation underway. Adequate thrust achieved. Let's activate the radar first. We don't want to just, take off just yet. Radar's now in operation. Cool. Take off, then? You feel a strong rumbling as the ship strains to loosen itself from the confines of the junk heap accumulated at its base. Finally, it begins to rise. The ship rises several meters, then stops abruptly. An alarm from the computer attracts your attention. Ascent halted due to obstruction. Weapon system. Okay. We want to activate the front shields first. Otherwise, the blowback from the shot will kill us. The shot blasts a new orifice in the side of the junk freighter. The pressure generated by the desire of the ship's atmosphere to escape the considerably lower pressure of space causes your ship to be spit out like a watermelon seed. Cool. Well then, we are out of there. Then, from here, the game pretty much it pretty much opens up a little bit. Where do we want to set a course for right now? Let's scan this quadrant. Let's see. Planet Ortega, inhabitants unknown, volcanic crater-strewn surface. Doesn't sound too habitable. Planet Fleabutt, light atmosphere, one known settlement. Theirs sounds as good as any, so let's set a course there. Course locked. Let's prepare ship for light speed. Uh-oh. What's this ship uncloaking? What's it? Identity confirmed. Roger Wilco, case number. Wilco wanted for vending machine fraud. Plaintiff, Jipazoid novelty. Judgment, terminate. Jipazoid novelty. That sounds a little familiar. A flashing message on your monitor attracts your attention. Orbiting planet Fleabutt. Then let's land. With a mighty whump, you set the aluminum mallard down on the surface of Fleabutt. And I think this is a good stopping point for right now. So, thank you all for watching as we begin Space Quest 3. I'll see you guys next time.
I'm playing a game.